the living room, watching Green Acres on our Admiral black and white, and nearly knocked over the TV dinner tray, as I jumped up saying, "Cool! That's out of sight!" So Dwight said, "Let's split now, for a concert, at Maple Leaf Gardens. It starts at 9 o'clock and then we'd catch a ride to Mosport Raceway for a Canadian version of Woodstock." Well, after the concert, at the Gardens, we piled in a Buick Electra that fit 6 or 7, and in the back seat there was an addict with tombstone eyes of glazed up heaven. They dropped us off before the entrance because our admission fee was lagging, so as we headed to the rear of the venue and got a ride in a hippie Volkswagen. At the front of the van was a little boy with a frizzy red afro, named Toronto Star, concentrating on some bugs and twigs, but no dragonfly, in a mason jar. So I asked the little star what grade he was in, and what subject he liked studying in school. "What school?" his dad said. "He's not enrolled. We're not raising any fool." In those days seat belts were optional, and the boy was kneeling, as if blessed. I can still see his golden ears, in the sunlight poking through, hair a red, funky mess. Well, Dwight and I managed a way out, and got in, hopping an easy wire fence and headed to the sound of 10 Years After, about 10 miles off, in the distance. We saw some folks skinny dipping in a pond, and felt the spirit of Strawberry Fields. And it all came down to that moment, if we could hang out, and let it all be revealed. So I looked at Dwight, he looked at me. The two of us were struck pretty dumb. We forsook the festival, and headed home catching a few rides by thumb. Well, now 40 years have come and gone since we ditched Canadian Woodstock. I can still see that kid on the front seat named Star. No, Toronto. Or was it Spock? Anyhow, I often wonder how he'd turn out. You know, a child's wanderlust can't be tamed. There's one thing, though, I never doubt: the sun's rays will always taste the same.